Alright, welcome. I am pretty darn excited for this game. I recreated my character, a privateer. I'm gonna create just the what I did in the beginning, right? So, alright.
She's going to blow.
Somewhere in this
One of these
fire.
prisoners. Check the ones down there, monkey.
I'm on it. Is this the prisoner we're looking for?
So, Pirates of the Caribbean, right,
You're
is
standing on me
a
blindside.
it's
What's
a
your name,
kind of like
pirate?
a role-playing game, right? We're going to skip because I already have a character selected. I just want to show you guys like the whole process of the beginning, meeting Mr. Gandry and
Maybe so.
Goochbeard.
If you are who you say you are, prove
And
it.
then,
We know you're an orphan.
we begin
Prove
with
you're
our what's it called? Our character selection. Now, if you do end up playing this game, which I really recommend, because there's a good amount of content you can actually play before you start paying the membership, so you could explore all of the worlds. And there is a lot of content. There's a lot of references to the Wild West, some like heroes, freaking Greek. And of course, it is a pirate game, so it's going to have some pirate elements to it. Even some references to some people who actually lived. But taking these, right? So how you were orphaned by Squid Attack, I believe you're going to get a crab companion. Mutiny, I believe you're going to get a undead companion. Shipwrecked. Actually, I'm not too sure about Mutiny or Shipwreck. I think Armada is the dog. That one is he's a really good what's it called? Companion. And then finally the Wharf Rats, which this is the one I chose because especially for the class that I chose, it's pure support. Obviously, it's going to deal it's going to deal a good amount of damage because you are the main character, but you want to kind of work your choose your companions to work around your class. Oh yeah, and you get these little
Where'd you grow up?
Cinematic type of things. I forgot what their style is called, but these are where you're going to choose your attributes in a way. We're going to learn more about them, but I chose Naturally Spooky because it's pretty powerful as far as I've heard.
So how did you end up locked
Oh,
in
I should probably let them play out. And this is where you choose your actual class. You could either choose to be a swashbuckler, one who specializes in dealing damage, sneaking around, getting like invisible type of stuff. Buccaneers, those are your meatheads. Those will charge at you with high defense, high damage. And privateer is the support class of all of them, with heals, buffs, and debuffs with the whole on the enemy side. Witch doctors, they deal a good amount of damage with AoEs. Not only that, they have like spells that will universally that are like you could target anywhere, so that's really you don't have to get your hands dirty. You could just click it and that guy's gonna die. And then you have the musketeer, the dudes that obviously attack from a range, deal a pretty good amount of damage too, as far as I heard. But I chose privateer.
Prisoner in a naval battle, eh?
You must be a privateer. Privateers excel at inspiring their crews.
I'm glad I don't really have to do much about the whole, adding my voice to it.
What distinguishing marks have you got?
It doesn't matter here.
You're gonna need a flag. Select an icon for your
And yeah,
flag.
there's so
Use the
many
color
options.
buttons to choose its base and
There are
trim
so many options in terms of flag creation, character creation, the face, and then
Now
the
choose the
clothing and
Colors
all
you
of
pick for your
that.
flag will also be used by your crew for their uniforms.
Yeah,
so
so
you
like-
can keep track of them in a fight.
I usually just like it, keeping it simple. So you'll see my flag and the actual
Now
character.
let's get you out of this confounded set.
And then after that, the character creation, that's when, everything begins,
The door! She's jammed! The bulkhead's bent!
Well, now what are we supposed to do?
Oh man, this game is bringing back memories, man.
Use your arrow keys and go through that hole there. Make your way back around to us.
I'm glad they added this as a I'm glad they added this as a to the Steam. And this is where you meet your first companion.
Run over to the cell and press the X key to talk to the prisoner.
So you want to talk to this guy.
That lever. Use it.
The X key lets you use objects. Run to the lever and press X now.
I see a hint of destiny in your face, pirate. I'll come with you if you'll have me. I'm Egg Shen, a humble monk from Mushu.
Nice.
You've gained a companion. He will fight for you in battle.
Come on, pirate! Find us! quick.
So once you do recruit a companion, they're going to get like a basic layout of their attributes and such. As you can see, this guy has alright accuracy and dodge. Armor wise, not so good, and magic resistant, it's terrible. It has nothing. So this guy's gonna have a hard time with you know, witch doctors and such. But obviously this is a level 1, you know, level 1 students.
So long? Let's get out of here before we
So we're going to get into the combat situation. I'm going to, this probably will be the only one until I get to like boss fights.
Trying to steal my prize, you ruffian!
But obviously this is a RPG, right? So I'm mainly going to focus on the amount of stuff you can play, you know, on the free
Our jailer,
version of it.
Clockwork Menace, you'll pay for imprisoning us.
I think not. The prisoner must not be allowed to escape. Take them!
I think thoughts, you cretin.
Battle angels. They are the Armada's elite warriors.
Indeed. It is high time you buffoons learned just who you're trifling with.
Nice, and this is where we get into the combat situation and all. So it isn't
This
too
is a
hard.
battle board.
Yep.
Use it to order you and your crew to move and attack. The highlighted characters you.
Use your mouse to choose a target or destination to move to.
Right here.
The blue line
This
shows
battle
the
angel.
path
Oh
you
yeah,
follow.
if you hover over them, you're going to get like a basic layout of their abilities. Obviously this is level 1 stuff. You know, we're going to worry about like the our abilities later on.
Look out! Now it is her turn.
Ah, yes. So in RPGs, you have like, you know, these critical hits, right? Or even in FPSs, landing a headshot would count as a, you know, a critical hit, you know, and pretty much deal a massive amount of damage. And in Pirate 101, I believe there are 2 critical hits in a way. So we want to focus on this angel. And at this point, this is where our companion is going to, you know, join the battle.
Excellent! One down.
Pretty simple stuff right now. Obviously, there's more to it, especially when you incorporate the abilities. Alright, with the critical hits on these type of things, you get a small little cinematic like that. Both allies and enemies. It is super cool. And the way you have to like upgrade your allies is so okay. So this is where this thing goes, right? So I'll deal 150 damage, which I think, right, 150. But on the card on the top right, it says ×2, right? I believe this is like your movement being multiplied by 2, so you could move around the board real quick.
Perfect. Click done to end your turn.
And there's many abilities that, you know, I guess play around the your class, you know. So Musketeer, you're going to have long range options. Buccaneers, you're gonna have to, I think you're gonna have the same thing as that, where you charge in. Swashbucklers, you turn invisible and deal like double the damage.
You think you can defy the might of the Armada?
We're going to deal with these guys eventually, but this is like later on.
Surrender! Don't make me destroy you. No, don't bother. Lads, fire! Impressive. It Seems we've underestimated you, young pirate. You'll regret making an enemy of the Armada. Enjoy your freedom while it lasts.
We'll get to deal with these guys later on, especially this guy. I haven't gotten that far in playing Pirate 101.
That blast nearly did me in.
Mainly because I was a little kid and I didn't have any, you know, income. So even the $10 membership, I couldn't do much. So this is where we're going to explore with the ship movement combat type of thing. Obviously, you're gonna have like this.
Time to learn to maneuver. Use the right and left arrow. That's navigation in a nutshell.
So
pirate.
you can press Z
You're
to
unnatural.
boost your,
Put some wind in her sails.
you know,
Up arrow increases
your speed.
That's better. Now set course for the docks at Skull
And
Island
that's where we wanna
before
go.
any more clockworks find us.
Oh no, another Armada ship! Battle stations!
Oh, no.
Still with us! To engage,
So
Captain.
we'll get to ship combat later on.
Not for now. You'll have time to learn that later, pirate. Keep
We'll
running.
get to ship combat later on.
Zone button on
But
the Z key
right
to
now,
give you a boost.
we're just trying to get to this island,
They're
Skull
giving
Island.
up. We've done it! Click the boost
And this
button
is where we're going to be
press
meeting
C again
our,
to return to
you know,
normal speed.
That's
our
better.
stuff.
Now set course for the docks
Not
at
our
Skull
stuff.
Island
The
before any more clockworks
characters we
find
need to
us.
in order to progress
We
through the
have
story.
arrived. Press X to make both.
And this is where I
Captain
left off.
Avery. He's an old friend of mine. Always hiring good pirates for some scheme or other. Good luck and good hunting.
And boom, just like that, you are free to go and you are finally here. Okay, perfect. So, now that they added Pirate 101 to Steam, you know, if you verify it and you have your, you know, the whole emo thing where they can send you stuff, you'll get a gift. So we're gonna check it out, see what's up. Oh yeah, we get gold. Nice. We get 1,000. That is like, just, I don't even know how much that is actually, to be honest. So we have only 75. Oh, okay. So crowns are like the in-game currency that you could, you know, get stuff. You know, you have either, nope. You could buy mounts, you know, and mounts they'll just get you faster. Ooh, this actually looks pretty cool. Whoa, that looks cool. But that's 15,000. So that's quite a. But anyways, as I was saying, you could buy mounts, you'll get around faster. You could buy companions, and all of these companions, these are the companions you get based off on your character selection. So if you're interested, you could always just you know, try all of the classes, which it is what I'm going to be doing, but I really just want to focus on privateers. So yeah, you get companions, you could get a lot of stuff. You could buy your ships, all that good stuff. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk to Captain Avery.
On the run from the Armada, are you?
Yes.
Well, I run a pirate haven here, not a charity. If you want me to hide you, you'll
This kind of feels like Tortuga. You know, for anybody who has seen Pirates of the Caribbean, where Tortuga is kind of like a pirate haven.
One of my more willful crewmen, a buccaneer named Finn, stole a jade amulet from me. I need it back. Finn fled to Skull Mountain and roused the Troggies. Now they're bombarding us. Get my amulet back. Report to Chief Rigby at the West Bastion. If you're to be a pirate,
Awesome.
you'll need a ship. Do this right, and I'll give you one.
So whenever you
have
get like
my word of honor.
a
Do
quest
we
like
have an
this,
accord?
we have an accord. Anyways, whenever you get a quest, you could hover over, and this is the area where you're going to see the rewards, and obviously we're going to be getting 20 XP, you know. So we'll accept this, and obviously the it's going to give us, you know, what is it called? Like a waypoint, like it's going to direct us to it. And there is a lot to do in just in Skull Town too, you know. We'll get to there eventually, but for now, and over there as well, I don't know, there's so many interesting things you could do in this game. It kind of feels like a little Breath of the Wild, you know, but it is a PC game and an MMO. Yeah, I think that's for you.
Oh,
Ahoy there! Keep your head down, unless you're looking to be blown up. Blasted
That kinda
troggies.
just went
They've
into you,
gone
didn't you?
mad, they have.
Oh yeah.
You want to help? We need to stop this bombardment. Go find Bonnie Ann. She went across the bridge to teach the troggies a lesson. You'll do more good there.
So Bonnie Ann, our like I said, this is going to be a pretty much like a huge reference to pirate life, or no, to actual, you know, pirates. And Bonnie Ann, I'm pretty sure she is obviously from a from a pirate, right? I don't really know much about pirate history other than Blackbeard. Okay, and we're already accepting friend requests, I guess. And yeah, like I said, MMOs, there's going to be a lot of more pirates, you know, peoples, and you could join them in like boss battles and stuff like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk to Bonnie Ann.
So who are you then? Avery sent you. Good. You've come just in time. That Finn, he's a wily one. He riled up the troggies till they're mad as badgers. The slimy devils raided us last night. Took half our powder stores. Now they're flinging it back at the town. We're trying to fight back, but there's too many of them. Soften them up a bit and I'll help you find Finn.
This is where you could,
to Lieutenant
you know,
Smollett after.
Prioritize certain quests, because obviously you could gain a, you know, a companion, you know, based on this, and also XP. But yeah, so let's go defeat some troggies, you know. We don't want these guys going up and around. And that right there, look at that guy. That's a troggy, you know. But yeah, so we're going to defeat a couple of these guys. Oh, also, you know, there's paths where you could obviously avoid combat. You don't really want to do that though, because obviously we want to defeat the troggy. So I'll be back. So whenever you do finish up a
Select companion.
If you found treasure. Collect the gold before it disappears.
Don't worry, it is not a race. Everyone gets an equal share from every chest that is open.
Victory! After you win a fight, no enemies will attack you for a few seconds, so you can get to a safe place.
well, yeah, there you go. You know, you get a little bit of invisibility once you finish, you know, a battle, and you get a little bit of, whatchamacallit, loot. Yeah, booty, in this case.
Smartly done, pirate. Now we'll show these croaking fiends the error of their ways.
Just by defeating 2 of them.
Well done indeed. You're good to have around in a fight. I said I'd help you find Finn, and I'm a girl on my word. Do you have room for another on your crew, Captain?
Bingo! And we finally gained... Oh, yes. So, we got a level 3 musketeer. Awesome, Bonnie Ann. One of the best companions, just in general. She scales pretty well in laking. And like I said, I haven't played it to completion, but...
You're here for Finn.
Yes.
There'll be time for that soon enough. Skull Island's threatened, pirate, and it's up to us to save it. The troggies are using 3 great slingshots to hurl firebombs at the West Bastion. The bombardment's wearing down the town's defenses. Our cannons could destroy them, but the farthest slingshot's out of range. Not only that, but the gunners can't see the other 2 through all this jungle. Go to the 3rd slingshot and set off the powder kegs they're flinging to destroy it. Scout out the other 2 slingshots and mark them on this map.
Alright.
You'll have to get pretty close to mark them. Be careful. Report back when you're finished. Good hunting.
Alright, and I'm pretty sure you're still kind of supposed to, you know, fight a couple of the troggies because of it. But we got a couple stuff that we need to worry about. So, as it said, you know, we got, I think these are called training points, right? But you could use those training points to, obviously train your companions. So right now, I don't even know what level we are. We're in level 2 or something. And our action is only level 1. So we could train him up. And we have 1 more just to get him to level 2. Eventually getting him to certain level caps, say like maybe level 10 or something like that. What's it called? They'll get even more special abilities to them. But again, that's going to be something we're going to be worrying about later on. For right now though, we're gonna have to fight a couple of these guys. Well, not really. Just destroy the thing, right? So this thing. Ah, they're not paying attention whatsoever. Okay,
That's
so
that
now...
then. Now to map the other two. Be sure to use the safe path, or the troggies will be all over us.
So, you could just fight the troggies, right? As they were saying, those little fruits that you see around, those are like your health packs, right? So whenever you do get into battles and you are wounded, just collect a couple of these guys and you're good to go, you know? So, now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and go over
We're
here.
finished, Captain.
Bingo.
Let's report to Smollett.
Alright, Lieutenant Schmollet.
You did it, pirate. Now we'll answer their slingshots with cannons. Now that the Troggy artillery is out of action, we can look to getting Captain Avery his bauble back. Finn fled up the trail. I'd wager he's hiding in the Skull Cave. I sent 2 of my best scouts, Livesey and Shepard, up the trail to see. They've been gone for hours. Go see if the Troggies got them. If Livesey and Shepard are alive, they'll know where Finn is.
Awesome. So, now that's that. Yeah, this, like I said, this there's a lot to this game, and it is old, right? So, you know, it doesn't have like the best graphics. I believe it came out like 11 years ago, so it is quite old, but there are so many enemies, a variety, so many locations that have references to others that you wouldn't think has to do anything with pirating, like, you know, Roman or Greek.
You there! Help!
And we found one of our escapees. Hey, man.
Say, Kevin, you're here. You need to get me out of here, and right quick, before the Troggies come back.
And then what's it called?
Get the lock open. We need the key. One of the Troggy shamans must have it. Bring me that key.
Okay, awesome. So now we gotta fight a shaman. Obviously, a shaman is going to be somebody who uses magic. So, let's kill one of these guys. Alright, perfect. So, and once you do collect... Okay. I'm pretty sure you could just go away without collecting the chest, and it'll still be, you know, added to you. So you don't really have to. It's just like a way of, you know, feeling like a pirate, I guess, collecting your booty and stuff like that. But you don't really need to do this, is what I mean. I think.
I thought I'd never get out of there.
Good thing, too. Oh, now we're level 3. And we gained 3 companion training
Want
points.
Finn, do you? He's up the trail, but he's not alone. There's a whole gang of sharks up here. Cutthroats by the look of them. They set up a camp across the bridge. They're up to something. Shepard and I found him, but the sharks attacked and we got separated. I didn't see Finn, but he must be near. You attack the cutthroats to draw them away. I'll sneak into their camp and see what I can find out. When I'm done, I'll hide in the mouth of the Skull Cave. We'll meet again there.
And that's basically what, you know, all these quests are like. You just, you know, you meet a character and they're like, okay, go fight these guys and go fight these guys, and just like that. But there are other quests, you know, there's going to be
companions to join in. Type U to open companion management.
Oh yeah, we
Companions
totally
have
forgot to
levels
add.
Just like you.
What now?
Spend training points to raise a companion's level.
You can get more training points from gaining levels, training tomes, or from quests. Look under the companion display window to see how many training points you have.
Now click your lowest level companion to select them.
Right, well, we're not gonna do that right now. We're going to do that later.
Ah, so this is the Skull Cave. Scary looking place, yes?
Yes.
There are the cutthroats. Let's go pick a fight.
So, you do want to be careful. I do think you want to be at a certain level before fighting these guys, because these guys are rough, right? And we don't have too many abilities and stuff like that to go on. So, you know, wish me the best of luck. Alright, perfect. So, we did get a little bit damage dealt, but like I said, you could collect these fruit and, yeah, you're pretty much good to go. So, Livesey.
Well done, pirate. During your diversion, I found this note. Listen to this.
Our buyer won't be here for a while. I'll be in the temple. When the buyer arrives, bring him to me. The temple entrance is in the Skull Cave.
Right.
As I thought. Into the darkness we go.
Okay, so obviously you're gonna want to grind these guys for a little bit so that you could get your level up and get a couple more companion points and all of that. Another thing, right? Down here you got a couple of options. You go to Skull Island, you could go to the Life Fountain, and yeah, okay, we'll worry about it. These are basically teleporting stuff, right? Go home, which we'll talk about that later on, and we can mark this spot so that if we want to teleport to this spot, like in particular for some reason, we could teleport to it. So yeah, I guess what I'm going to be doing right now is grind a little bit and then head on to the Skull Island cave entrance. So yeah. All right, into Skull Mountain we go. Right. Apart from actually getting stuff, or like treasure chests, I mean, in Skull Island. Ooh, what is this? Nothing at all. There are going to be some chests like that. Oh, okay. Okay. Some chests that are out on the open. Obviously, these are going to be like a little bit like they're going to feel like traps, which obviously they're going. I think they're going to.
I see a chest up there by that altar. I wonder what's in it.
So let's go ahead and check this out.
You've got a new bit of gear. To put it on, click the hook in the top menu. Then click My Backpack.
Okay, you know what? Let's just press B,
This is your
which is another way.
Anything you find or buy will be kept here.
So,
Mouse over any item to see what it does.
right,
To use
you
the
want
item,
to
double
check
click on
out all
its
the
icon, or click
abilities
it
or
once,
stuff
then
like
click
that.
the equip
Now, because we are a privateer, we mainly want to focus on items that are going to increase our will and our magic resistance. Because well, no, just will really, because that's going to scale up our damage and abilities and healing. I believe. So yeah, we're going to equip it because it's just that much better.
To remove the item, double click.
And obviously you could
or
also
just use
sell
another
your
item like it from your pack.
stuff, But we'll do that later. So anyways, we're done with that. Now let's go into the entrance.
Here, behind the waterfall. We found it. Looks like we'll have to cut our way through.
Alright. Now this is where this, part I guess begins. For now, right?
Ah, that cave's a shortcut back to the fort.
So that, once we finish and stuff. But I believe now we're going to be dealing with crocodiles? Oh yes, this Finn character we're going to be dealing with. If you know,
Your quest arrow will point where you need to
if
go.
you know,
But you can
you'll be
also-
able
These
to.
tunnels are crawling with crocodigators, but we can sneak past them if we keep to the walls.
Yeah. Or if you want to get a little more powerful, you could just go straight to them. Also, by their color, it's all white right now. They'll tell you like the strength they have and such. So, yeah. But for now, I guess let's just go over here. This Finn character, you'll notice him if you know anything about what's his name? Dang, I forgot. It's the character that kind of like thrives at night, and he's like I don't even know what to say. Oh my god, what's his name? You know what? I'll find it later. Riddick. Yeah. There you go. So, you'll get some like references if you know about who Riddick is, and this guy just thrives on the dark and stuff like that, and he will even tell you too. So over here, this is where we're going to meet our Captain Shepard. Oh, Sergeant Shepard. Hey man. Oh, okay.
That water's too deep and too fast. We'll never make it.
I think Anne is right, young friend. We will cross this obstacle, but not yet.
You there! Come here, quick!
Oh, okay. We totally saw you there, but it don't matter.
Livesy sent you? Very good. When Livesy and I split up, I made me way in here. Been trapped here for hours, watching and listening. Finn's across the way there in the throne room. The girl's right. The water's too rough to swim. You want to cross? There's a shrine at the other end of the tunnels. Press the keystones on the 3 statues there, and the water will drain. But look out. The troggies are holed up in that shrine.
They'll do everything they can to stop you. But you'll need to get into the shrine first. It's locked up tight. I overheard some of these sharks talking. Seems one of them found a key.
Ooh, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so we're going to make our way over there. I'm pretty sure it's to the right, but for now we're gonna have to get one of these guys. Give me the freaking key, bro.